My name is Mr. Vartan. I'm a math teacher here at American Heritage. I've been teaching here since 2003. I was in the Marines for 4 years. Then I went to college. Once I got my degree, then I got into the teaching. But yeah, I knew I wanted to get into teaching. I think during the time I was in the military, my last few months in, I really was thinking about what to do next. One of the most memorable times was when we were crossing the equator with the Navy. So I was in a deployment where I had to go to South America for 6 months. And during that time, we were stationed on a naval ship. It was a tank carrier, okay? And so in order to get to South America, we had to go through the equator by sea. So the Navy has this whole tradition, like when you go through the equator, you get shell-backed. So what happens is those people that have not crossed the equator, they're called pollywogs. You're a pollywog, okay? You're not seaworthy yet, okay? But once you go through the rites of passage, you go through the equator, you've now, from a pollywog, you've become a shellback. Okay, so then on ship, you have the ones that are already shellbacks and the ones that are polywogs. So the shellbacks initiate the polywogs. And during this whole time that you're crossing the equator, it takes about 24 hours. Okay, so 24 hours, the polywogs have to get initiated. This includes, one, being on your hands and knees all day. Your polywogs are not allowed to stand as you cross the equator. Okay, so you're crawling on your hands and knees all day long, and they've set up all these obstacles throughout the ship that you must go through in order to be a shellback and prove your seaworthiness. One of the obstacles was a urinal filled with chicken bones, mixed with milk and hot sauce and all kinds of nastiness. So here you are on your hands and knees bobbing for chicken bones inside a urinal. These were some of the obstacles you had to go through on a Navy ship as you're crossing the equator with the Navy.